Pre-need, funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. It is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Mrs. Frida McGrady King will be today at 2 o'clock with the Reverend Mike Owen officiating. Service to be held at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel. Visitation at the North Chapel from 1 until 2 today. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. The Reverend Mike Owen will officiate the service. In lieu of flowers, a family request donation be made to the Ribbons of Hope Foundation. Mrs. King died Sunday, November 12th at her residence. Online memorials at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Sarah Louise Camp, age 81 of Sylacauga, died on Tuesday at Grandview Medical Center in Birmingham. Funeral arrangements are incomplete. They'll be announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home. Rosa L. Wesley, age 74, died November 13th in Birmingham. Arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Mr. Frank Green Slaughter, age 68, died November 13th in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home announcing. And Miss Sadie Pope, age 79, died November 13th in Talladega. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga will announce the arrangements. Richard Payne died November 12th. Arrangements to be announced later by Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Mrs. Annie L. O'Neill, age 100, died Monday at her residence. Sims Funeral Service, Talladega, will announce the arrangements. Robert Earl Hickman, age 84, died November 14th at Talladega Healthcare Center. Funeral service 2 o'clock Thursday at Mount Olive Baptist Church in Talladega. Cal McIntyre and Andy Mims will officiate the service. The family receiving friends prior to the funeral service from noon until 2. Now, Mr. Hickman served as a deacon at Mount Olive Baptist Church, where he served on the Building and Grounds Committee. He was a graduate of Bibb Graves High School and on the state championship basketball team. He was a veteran of the Korean War. Online condolences at EarthStreetFuneralHome.com. EarthStreet Funeral Home, Talladega directing. Funeral service for Ms. Amber Peacock Yates, age 36 of Alexander City, will be Friday at 10:30 from Trinity Branch of First United Methodist Church. The Reverend Mike Dinsmore officiating. The family receiving friends Thursday 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. at the funeral home. Ms. Yates died Saturday, November the 11th. She was a member of the First United Methodist Church in Alexander City. In lieu of flowers, a family request memorial contribution be given to Southern Institute for Appropriate Technology. That's in Lineville, Alabama, 36266. Memorial message may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home directing. William Vincent Gallman, age 32 of Talladega, died November the 10th. A memorial service will be held today at 2 p.m. from Earth Street Funeral Home Chapel in Talladega, with Danny Taylor officiating. Online condolences at earthstreetfuneralhome.com. Earth Street Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Christine Zachary, age 80, is this morning at 11 o'clock from Bethel Baptist Church in Ashland. Pastor Darrell Wood officiating. Interment in the Bethel Memorial Gardens. Sims Funeral Service, Talladega directing. Carrie Moore Thompson died November the 9th in Mobile. Funeral service will be held Thursday, November 16th at 10:30 at St. James Episcopal Church in Alexander City. A reception will follow immediately in the parish hall, and a family graveside service will follow the reception at Hillview Memorial Park. Online condolences at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel, Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. It is Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. We mentioned the passing of Sarah Louise Camp a couple of moments ago. She was 81 years old, and I've known Louise a long, long time, and She worked at several clothing stores in Sylacauga, and she watched this program every day. And so our condolences to her family. And Sarah Louise Camp, age 81, she died yesterday at Grandview Medical Center. And I received a call just a couple of days ago and was told that she was not in good health, and then received a call yesterday that she had passed away. And our condolences to Louise's family and friends, and we'll be announcing those funeral arrangements a little bit later on.